Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. My name is Siti Norazura Jamal. I am main author for product Ginger as natural meat tenderizer. My co-author named Norazura Rizwan. We are from Faculty of Applied Sciences, UiTM Negeri Sembilan, Kuala Bilah Campus, Malaysia. Okay, we start the presentation with the background of study. By look at the slides, okay. The most significant quality trait of meats is tenderness, which influencing consumer acceptance and eating quality. The second one is based on Ismail 2018. Tenderization is the process of improving tough meat's tenderness by physical force, chemical or enzymatic treatments. The third one, enzymatic treatments are achieved via marinating. It's based on Singh et al. 2018. The application of naturally occurring proteolytic enzymes, for example like bromelain, like papain, like zingibane and fisin from plants as meat tenderizers could potentially improve tenderness of tough meats. For problem statement and significance of study, we can see here that most consumers judge quality and overall acceptability of meat based on tenderness. But Commerce to 2018 reported that an organic meat tenderizer that can be made on own is cheaper, environmental friendly, and no long-term side effect. Synthetic and non-natural product can cause health issues and has long-term side effect. But Navina and Kiran reported that ginger extracts have the tenderizing properties, antioxidant properties, and antimicrobial traits. Lack existence of scientific literature to support this practice. That's why provide knowledge on the potential effect of Malaysian local plant as organic meat tenderizer. Okay, the objectives of this study have two. The first one is to determine the potential effect of young and matured ginger marinades on tenderizing the buffalo meats. The second one, we want to analyze the effectiveness of the young and matured ginger on tenderizing the buffalo meats. There are actually 7 methods that we used for this study. The first one is the sample preparations, where we cut the buffalo meat in a uniform way and a size. And then the second one is the plant extract preparations, using the commercial enzyme as a positive control. And then the ginger, we extract the ginger and we homogenate with 4 layers of the corrosive. Next is plant extract treatment and marination by Navina and Mendirata 2015. Okay, we use 2 types of ginger condition, the young ginger and also the matured ginger, whereas 30% of it and 70% of each types of ginger. And then we're using also commercial enzymes we bought from supermarket, just to look at the difference between the commercials and also the ginger extracts. Okay, also 30% and 70%. Okay, and distilled water, we use it as negative control. We marinate it and place in oven for 20 minutes. Okay, for estimation of the moisture content, we use the AOAC method for raw and cooked meat. This is the list or the flow chart of the method of the AOAC method. Then we use the formula with the moisture percentage mentioned on the slide. For the cooking yield determination, we're using this formula where the weight of cooked meat sample and the weight of the raw meat sample divided and time is 100 to get the cooking yield determinations. And also for the texture profile analysis, the TPA, this is the flow of the method, whereas we're using the machines, the TPA machine, to look at the hardness, the springiness, the cohesiveness, the gumminess and chewiness of the marinated beef. Okay, the last method is a sensory evaluation. We opt from the left, whereas we choose 40 panelists to observe, to give a mark for the marinated buffalo meats based on the aroma, the taste, the juiciness, the tenderness, the chewiness, and so the overall taste of the marinated buffalo meats. And we use the hedonic scale, which have 9 points. Now we go to the result and discussion. When you look at here, this is the pH of the raw and the cooked buffalo. We want to look at if there's any changes of the pH before and after cook. Okay, we can see here that for the lowest pH, go to the distilled water with of course the negative control, which is 5.55. okay, raw and also the cooked meat, whereas the highest pH, which is 30% of the commercial and also 30% of the commercial for the cooked meat. You can see that there are no much difference between the raw meat and also the cooked meat. Based on the moisture result, you can see that the higher the moisture content, the greater the juiciness of meat products. The higher moisture content of 70% young ginger extract treatments due to its property. So based on Navina and Kiran, increase in moisture content with a greater amount of ginger extract concentrations shows improvement in hydrophilic attributes by the enzyme treatments. For the texture attributes of cooked buffalo meat chunks, you can see that 70% of young ginger extract recorded that lower value of the hardness, the gumminess, and also the chewiness. The greater concentration of the young ginger extract, lower hardness, gumminess, and chewiness. Improvement in hydrophilic properties by the presence of zingiberine protease. For the texture attributes of cooked buffalo meat chunks, you can see that 70% of young ginger extract recorded that lower value of the hardness, the gumminess, and also the chewiness. The greater concentration of the young ginger extract, lower hardness, gumminess, and chewiness. Improvement in hydrophilic properties by the presence of zingiberine protease. For the sensory evaluations on cooked meat chunks, we can see that all treatments recorded higher scores except distilled water and 30% of matured ginger extract. Increase in tenderness scores with increased concentration of ginger extract correlated with TPA. Between young and matured ginger extract treatment, 3% of matured ginger extract received higher tenderness scores. 30% of the young ginger extract recorded highest chewiness scores. All treatments recorded higher scores for overall probability except distilled water. Of course, this is negative control. Okay, for sensory evaluation on aroma, taste, and juiciness, we can see here that 30% of young ginger extract treatment was more preferable in aroma, taste, and juiciness compared to other treatments. Reduction in aroma, taste, and juiciness score of 70% of young ginger extract treatment due to the excessive ginger flavor transmitted by young ginger at higher concentration. Increase in aroma, in taste, and juiciness might be due to the fleshy and juicy properties of the young ginger. For conclusions and recommendations, 70% of young ginger extract could be successfully and beneficially make use of tenderizing the toughness of buffalo meat and indicates the best result based on the physiochemical characteristics and TPA. Further study on optimizing the concentration of the young ginger extract treatment for it to be as effective as commercial meat tenderizer. For the study on enzyme assay in ginger extract to detect the presence and amount of enzyme in the treated sample. This is the list of the awards that we got from a few innovations competitions, whereas this one is a silver award for the Innovation and Design IID 2017 in UiTM Negeri Sembilan, where we used the Tenderizer product, which is the first product of the meat tenderizer before we proceed with the ginger, which is we focus on the ginger. We also won a silver award in the same year in Invention, Innovation and Design Expositions with IIDEX 2017 in UiTM Shah Alam, where we improve the procedure, we improve the products of the tenderization meats by using a few samples just to make it more a good procedure, a good result, okay, for a future products. In the same event, 2018, next year, after we got the silver award from the IIDEX, we try our luck on the IIDEX also, but in a different year. And Alhamdulillah, we got the silver award for this. We just improve a few parts, a few methods of the Tenderizer product. This is the copyright for our product. That's all from us. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you.